Squidward noticed that the customer's Krabby Patty only had 10 Sesame Seeds on it. That was one less than the standard 11. He immediately stepped forward and took the Krabby Patty from the customer. Then, he went to the storage room to get a new bun. The restaurant experienced a riot due to lack of supervision. Mr. Krabs heard the commotion and came out to check. That's when he realized Squidward was missing. He went to the kitchen to ask SpongeBob. SpongeBob told him Squidward was in the storage room, so they hurried to the storage room to check on the situation. Mr. Krabs' eyes were filled with concern, but his concern wasn't for Squidward. It was for the scattered, damaged buns. Squidward was furious when he heard this. After all, he had been injured in an accident while on the job. According to regulations, the boss would be held liable and forced to pay a huge fine. Upon hearing about the massive fine, Mr. Krabs instantly panicked. He called SpongeBob over to give Squidward first aid, but Squidward really hated SpongeBob. He told SpongeBob to stay away from him. Then Squidward took out his phone to report Mr. Krabs. To avoid a fine, Mr. Krabs immediately knelt down to appease Squidward. He promised to take care of him until he fully recovered. He then carefully helped Squidward into a seat. Squidward demanded that Mr. Krabs take his shift. If he wasn't properly cared for, his sprained ankle would become a permanent injury. In that case, the compensation would more than double. Mr. Krabs had no choice but to obediently take over the cashier duties. Just then, a huge crowd of anchovies surged toward the cash register. Mr. Krabs was suddenly swamped with work. Worse, an unexpected labor inspection form also arrived at the Krusty Krab. The form indicated that the accident was caused by the employer's negligence. Mr. Krabs concluded that Squidward was deliberately making things difficult for him. He immediately assigned SpongeBob to investigate the truth behind the incident. SpongeBob enlisted Patrick Starr's help. The two repeatedly reenacted the scene of the incident in the warehouse. Meanwhile, Squidward was fully enjoying his retirement. He was leisurely sunbathing on the roof and even ordered Mr. Krabs to give him a foot massage. Mr. Krabs resisted in every way possible. Squidward pretended to call the Department of Labor. Mr. Krabs had no choice but to comply. He then ordered SpongeBob to hurry up and get to the bottom of the matter. Squidward, however, urged Mr. Krabs to give him a massage right away. Mr. Krabs had no choice but to go see Squidward first. Just then, a customer came in to place an order. Mr. Krabs took the money and went to make a Krabby Patty, but his hands were covered in massage oil. Squidward asked Mr. Krabs to help remove the barnacles from his body. Customer saw it and left in protest. Just then, a labor inspector suddenly arrived. He was there specifically to investigate this workplace accident. Mr. Krabs assumed Squidward had secretly reported him. Unexpectedly, this man was someone SpongeBob had brought in to help. SpongeBob simply couldn't figure out the truth on his own. Seeing this, Squidward immediately pretended to be seriously injured. He sat in a wheelchair to elicit sympathy. After conducting an on-site inspection, the inspector rendered a verdict. In the end, Mr. Krabs was fined $1. Unable to bear it, Mr. Krabs burst into tears. Suddenly, Mr. Krabs remembered the surveillance cameras in the warehouse. He immediately pulled up the surveillance footage.